Merry Christmas and the company of the season 25th of December 2021. I'm going to take us round. When it's Christmas, it's one of the most quiet day in UK where families spend time together for those that are celebrating. But one thing is, àwọn tó fún wa ní civilization, tọrọ pa àwọn fún wa ní civilization, which we all know is all lies. Àwọn tó fún wa ní 1914 amalgamation ní gbogbo ilé ní all over United Kingdom. People are celebrating the Christmas in peace, in joy, in happiness. Àmọ́ ní location 9 níbi tí àwa ti wá, so many people are celebrating in poverty, in pain, and all that. So I just want to show you what it looks like on a day like this. I'm sure probably you've been waiting for the broadcast, which I'm going to take us around now. Then let us also remember that our father, Babawa Oloye Sunday Igboho, is still being held in Benin Republic. Which is very, very upsetting. But like I said yesterday, found to follow ètò tá ṣe lálẹ́ àná pé ká kọ lẹ́tà. Àwọn kan ní I've read some of the comments. Lẹ́tà nìkan là ń kọ. Ṣèbí bó ṣe ṣe nígbà MKO Abiola nìyẹn. But one thing is, ìgbà MKO Abiola yàtọ̀ sí sìn, and a lot of people know that. Ẹ má bínú, òtútù yẹn pọ̀ díẹ̀. Ní White Christmas ní England. Ṣé rí England yàtọ̀ sí Scotland. Scotland yàtọ̀ sí Wales. Wales ó yàtọ̀ sí Ireland. But nígbà tó máa kó gbogbo wa papọ̀, wọ́n kọ̀ dá gbogbo wa papọ̀ ní àtàwùsá àti àwọn Ìgbò 1914. And láti ìgbà yẹn láti nísinmi o. Sherry, transport system UK is one of the best in the world. One of the best. But lẹ́ni gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pátápátá ní gbogbo UK ló máa bá àwọn family wọn ṣe Christmas. But lọ́dọ̀ tiwa nítorí pé wọ́n ti gbé fún àwọn agbèrò kò sí lọ́wọ́ government, and that is why everybody is still hustling. Èdè tó yẹ kó máa fi sinmi kò sí sinmi o. So we're gonna turn the camera around. Mo ṣẹ̀ débi tèmi náà ti wá bá wọn ṣe Christmas. Èmi náà wá jẹ Christmas níbì kan ní ẹ̀mọ̀ páwọn náà máa ń jẹ káàkiri ni. Bí wọn náà ṣe lọ jẹ káàkiri, bí wọn náà ṣe ń jẹ káàkiri. Èmi náà ti wá bá wọn jẹ ládùúgbò kan. So, and because the public transport is not working, it's very expensive. Any taxi today is double fare. I remember my first Christmas 23 years ago, in 98. I got here in September, and I remember I spent the time in Elephant and Castle. My very first time. Uncle mi ẹ̀kọ́ pè mí ni pé Imbo ló wà, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú bíi tèmi náà làwọn náà, àwọn kúkú family. Bó ṣe ní kí n pe káàbù nìyẹn pé kó máa gbé mi bọ̀ ní Elephant and Castle, because it could be boring if you're spending the Christmas on your own. So sometimes you have to go to the nearest location, the nearest borough láti lọ jẹ Christmas. Akí gbogbo àwa tí à ń ṣọdún lọ́wọ́, but mo fẹ́ ká máa rántí pé bá ṣe ń ṣọdún yẹn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ìbànújẹ́ ló ń ṣe. Ẹ lè ní wọ́n ń ṣọdún lóòótọ́, but we all know is in pain, and that is why we are saying àfi tá bá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, bí a tó bá lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó nìkan ló máa gbádùn. Bí a tó bá lọ America, tó dé Canada, tó dé Germany, Spain, Cyprus, Turkey, Baghdad, Afghanistan, Russia, Israel, Saudi Arabia, or other African countries. Nigeria is not a country. When you talk about nation, if truly Nigeria was meant to work, 61 years, everything I'm about to show you again should not be anything new. But because Nigeria has not worked for 61 years, So it makes it very easy for people like us to give you some of the reason why you should not bother. Sori gbogbo àwọn ilé tó wà lẹ́yìn mi yẹn, they've been there for more than 50 years. Ìyàn kan wá náà ń gbé ní UK, ó fẹ́ lọ kọ́lé sí Ìkòyí, ilé wa dà wó. Ṣé kò lo standard UK ni àbí it's all part of the corruption? The country is fake. But millions of Nigerians are hoping that one day things will be better. Irọ́ ló ń pa fún yín, kò lè better. Tó bá lè jápa, ọmọ jápa dànù. Anywhere tó bá lè lọ, and àwọn tó dẹ̀ náà wọ̀n lọ anywhere, a máa tátán síbẹ̀ ni, a máa gbalẹ̀ wa. Èyí tẹ́ ń béèrè pé níjọ́ wo ló máa bọ́ sí? If we don't give up, Jack Olushola, good Merry Christmas. Mori Embe, Adekunle Adepoju, mo kí gbogbo in family mi lọ́tún lósì. So let's go around because bí ṣe dúró síbí bàbí ṣe, the more tí bá dúró, the more òtútù yẹn. In tí kò jẹ́ ká, in tó jẹ́ káwọn yẹn fẹ́ wálé nìyẹn, òtútù ni, orí bí ṣe dírá bí bàbá Suwe. Òtútù ni, kò dá lára. Òun ló ń fa arthritis. Millions of Nigerians cannot relocate back after working very hard for 30 years abroad when they have even the means. Ẹlòmíì ti kọ́ bungalow tó máa retire sí, they call it retirement home, but it's all lies. You know, Kábíyèsí will tell you lies, Baálẹ̀ will tell you lies, politicians, and most of you listen to all this international community. I pity you. Ẹ ń gbọ́ sáwọn ẹ fẹ́ máa gbọ́ sí international community pé Nigeria is better because we are big. Mr. Koiki, people don't avoid to chicken because it's costly. Chicken costs about 7,000. It's because we cannot do farming properly. So we're gonna take a walk. Ibi tí mo dé tí mo ti wá bá wọn jẹ Christmas. Mo sọ fún wọn pé kúkú mọ KOIKIMEDIA, èmi máa jáde o, màá lọ ṣe broadcast mi, but kí n tó padà dé bóyá turkey àti ready. So let's take you around and then let's show you what it looks like. So ibi tẹ́ ń wò yìí, lára ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bus stop tó wà ní ìlú òyìnbó nìyẹn. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ wọ àwọn buildings yẹn, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn ilé tẹ́ ń wò yìí, àwọn ilé ti wà níbí báyìí for more than 50 years, ìmí 35, 40 years. Wọ́n ní lift bó ṣe wà yẹn, and these are more than 21-story building. But yet ẹ lọ sí 1004, ó ti di ilé ìgbẹ́. So these are so many bus stops ní ibi tí mo ti wá bá wọn jẹ Christmas. Ṣẹ́rí bí gbogbo ẹ̀ bó ṣe quiet lọ́lọ́lọ́ ni. Nothing is happening because all the buses, everybody is spending time with their loved ones. It is only in Nigeria that you are being told to continue to hustle. Everybody, they hustle. At the end of the day, all this hustle does not even give you a good life. Everybody's living a fake life. Whether you are rich, whether you are not rich. This is what we expect in every Yoruba town. Kò ń ṣe pé kó gbé transportation fún, I mean, I don't blame all these people tó gbé fún. Àwọn náà kàn take advantage because of the American swear because we have a lot of children that are watching the broadcast. So let me just put that back. It's nothing here if you swear, but because aláwọn ọmọ kékèké tó ń bá àwọn family wọn wo broadcast lórí bí Koiki ò bá má sọ jáde bẹ́ẹ̀. So I'm going to take, I haven't said it anyway, so I'm just going to take it back that I will not use the swear language. So now, ẹ ti rí bí bus stop yẹn ṣe rí. Ṣé rí gbogbo kínní, a mọ̀ pé wọ́n náà ti ń ṣe similar things sí Oṣòdì and all that, you know, it's good. But we expect everything like this to look the same. Now, community kan lélẹ́yìí, London Borough kan lélẹ́yìí tá a ti wá bá wọn jẹ Christmas. Èmi náà ṣe débí báyìí ni wọ́n bá wọn jẹ Christmas, Kérésìmesì. So in tí wọ́n fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé we want every Yoruba land, ẹ wo gbogbo títì yẹn. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa wo àwọn kankan tí máa fi wọ̀nyí. Àwọn kan ló build kínní tẹ̀ ń wò yìí. Ṣé rí gbogbo títì, right? Ẹ mọ reason tó ṣe títì báyìí. So that ẹni tó bá ní disability tó ń ti bí àwọn family wa kankan tí wọ́n ní disability challenges. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ti wheelchair wọn nígbà tí títì ò wà tiled properly? Nígbà tá ẹ̀ bá tẹ̀ ṣe títì, báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe walkway? Náà mo fẹ́ kẹ́wò nǹkan kan. Ẹ wo títì yẹn bó ṣe rí, ẹ jẹ́ n gbé kíní ẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ̀yin náà wo bó ṣe rí, right? Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi máa ń like a lot of demonstration. Now, tó bá ń wo, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa wò mí báyìí o. Sórí bó ṣe rí nísìn, right? Kò ń ṣe Ọlọ́run ló ṣe títì báyìí. Àwọn èèyàn lọ build ẹ̀ ọwọ́ àti machine lọ́ fi tò so that ẹni tí ó máa drive lórí ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ make sure pé kò ṣubú, but because irọ́ ti pọ̀jù ní Nàìjíríà ní location 419 wọ́n ti fi irọ́ wọ́n ti fi ṣe jàǹbá fún location 9, and that is why everybody is thinking that until you pray to God you will have light on, even in the midst of pé gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ ẹ̀rí àwọn ilé nísìn wọ́n wà ní standby làwọn ilé wà fún, wọ́n wà nínú ọ́fíìsì ń bẹ̀ yẹn o tó bá pè wọ́n pẹ́rẹ́ pé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn, even though pé bus services is not working, we still have the Transport for London Incident Response Unit, wọ́n ṣì wà on standby. Gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tẹ̀ ń wò yìí wọ́n ti service ẹ̀, Mercy olóyè lélẹ̀ ṣe rí gbogbo kínní kò ń ṣe, then wọ́n tún wá bicycle lè lélẹ̀ nísìn, nígbà tó rí ò bá gbálẹ̀ báwo, nígbà tí wọ́n ṣépè fèmí náà báwo mo ṣe máa rìn lórí bicycle lane nígbà tó ti ṣe títì fún mi. ṣòwárí eléyìí sórí kinní tó ń wò yìí fún àwọn tó bá ní, ó ní kankan tí mo fẹ́ fi wọ̀nyí sórí ẹni tó bá ní àwọn ṣẹ́rírò àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa tó lọ sí Benin Republic, ṣẹ́rántí àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa tó lọ sí Benin Republic tí wọ́n ní disability challenges, the blind people, ẹ mọ igi ọ̀pá tó fi ń rìn yẹn, purpose tó ṣe léyìí ni pé ẹni tó ń fi igi ọ̀pá rìn tó bá ti ń débí báyìí ó mọ̀ pé títì lòún fẹ́ kàn, wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn already, so the moment tó bá débí báyìí ó máa slow down, ó máa ṣe kí ni, ó máa slow down because moment tó bá ti fi ọ̀pá yẹn tó bá ti fi kan bíbáyìí ṣẹ́rí bíbáyìí nísìn ó smooth, sórí pé bíbáyìí smooth, sórí pé bíbáyìí ó look like, nítorí pé àwọn tó ní disability ló ṣe fún, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe ó ní purpose. Tó bá dẹ̀ dé bíbáyìí òun náà ti mọ̀ pé every on the right hand side ó máa press a button, àṣẹwà ṣe kí ni, àṣẹwà cross over. Ìbéèrè wa ni pé kí láǹfààní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń lọ sí school, university student, ó lọ ṣe engineering, ó wá ń ṣe iṣẹ́ POS engineering, ó tún ṣe yahoo yahoo. So kí là ń ṣàlàyé fún wa lénìí òun ni pé in UK December 25th is one of the most quiet day for every public sector. Sori wọn náà ń wọ ológbò, àìmọye àwọn èèyàn tó ti sọnù ní Nàìjíríà. £1,000 a reward offer by a cat charity seeking justice for Bob. Wọ́n wá ṣẹ́rí pé ta bá ń sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ò kì í ṣe ìlú, ẹ kàn máa rò pé mò ń parọ́ ni pé àsọdù Kóìkì ti pọ̀ jù, ó kàn ń tì wá síwájú ni. Ológbò ló ń wá nísìn, ẹni bá bá wọn rí ológbò yìí already láti fún ní 1,000, nítorí pé n tó jẹ́ lógún nìyẹn. Do you know how many Nigerians are in the hands of the terrorists across Nigeria and the government is not ready to look for them? Ológbò ló ń wá nísìn, anybody £1,000 if you are able to find this cat. Àìmọye èèyàn ló ti sọnù. Continue to look at it. Láàrin ẹ̀ sórí pé bicycle lane wà, ibi tí mọ́tò máa gbà wà. Now báwo ni mọ́tò tó ń rìn lórí títì lọ́hùn yẹn nígbà tó rí ògbálẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ wá síbí báyìí? Tó bá lọ sí àárín Òṣòdì nísìn, mọ́tò á máa bára wọn jà, wọ́n máa bára wọn jà. At the end of the day, because it's a lawless country, there's nothing more than lawless than that mess up country that was put together by Great Britain that is now still enjoying a good Christmas, while after 107 years, ìlú tó dà papọ̀ kò ní sinmi. Do you understand what that means? Ìlú tí Britain kó papọ̀, sórí ẹni tó ń lọ yẹn nísìn, sórí pé bí ẹni tó jẹ́ bí Mùsùlùmí ni bàbá tó ń lọ yẹn nísìn. Bó bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà nísìn ni ẹ ti sọ pé Mùsùlùmí, we live side by side. Àwọn tó ò believe náà ń gbé nílùú òyìnbó. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn àlàyé tá à ń ṣe ṣorí nísìn, ṣorí bọ́ọ̀ tẹ̀ sọ fún yàn nísìn. Now imagine pé orí bíbà mo wá lọ dúró sí nísìn, ṣé o mọ̀ pé mo ti create accident fún bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń lọ yẹn because kò expect láti pàdé èèyàn tó ń rìn lórí bíbà, ṣorí ẹni tó ń lọ yẹn nísìn. Ó ń ṣe àwọn tó ń ṣe delivery tó ń pick nǹkan kan nìyẹn. Inú delivery yẹn nísìn bí a Nàìjíríà ni, bí a Togo ni, bí a Ghana ni, a send owó sílé, a ní kẹ́ bá wọn ṣe nǹkan kan, ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ pa á. Nínú òtútù ló ń sáré káàkiri yẹn. because òun ò sọ àìmọye àwọn òyà wa nísìnyí tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ nínú NHS Christmas Day tó yẹ kó wà pẹ̀lú family wọn. Thank you very much, Odile. When we say Nigeria is not a country, it is because it's not a country. Ṣòro ẹni tó ń rìn bọ̀ nísìn wọ bí òun náà dá nísìn kó wá rìn wá sórí bíbáyìí orí ibi tó máa rìn sí òun ló ti ń rìn lọ yẹn sórí bó ṣe ń rìn lọ kó wá sọ pé nǹkan kan ń ṣe òun lórí orí bíbáyìí ló wá fi rìn. And all this is something that can be done as well. But because we live in a country where your dignity, ẹ̀wọ̀n kí mo sọ lánàá pé kí ni dignity? Kí ló ń pè ní dignity? Dignity ni pé kí ọlọ́pàá ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tẹ̀ ń wò yìí, they are nothing. Ẹni tó ń drive Mercedes, ẹni tó ń drive Toyota, ẹni tó ń drive Audi, most of them are getting this car on what they call credit. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kí mo ṣàlàyé fún yín pé credit ló máa fi gba mọ́tò. Sori ajá nìyẹn nísìn. Sori credit yẹn tó fi gba mọ́tò yẹn nísìn, sori ẹni tó ń bọ̀ yẹn nísìn, sori ibi tó ti ń drive, right? Can I ask you something, my friend? Why do you ride on this? Why not on this side? Because lójó rẹ̀ ó á máa pé kí ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí sọ lẹ́nu, ṣó make sense? Ibi tó yẹ kó ti ride náà lélẹ̀, because kò ní ride níbi tí kò jẹ́ kó ti ride. And these are what we are. Sori gbogbo kíní tẹ̀ ń wò yìí, these are what Tinubu, Fayose, Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún, Sanwó-Olú, when they come here, they see all these things. But to replicate it, they will give it to non-ethical people that are not ready to do the needful. So when we show you practical, èmi máa ń show yín because I love the way the practical works. All this is not with you calling God. Stop calling God before you fix a road. Stop calling God before you do the needful. Stop calling God all the time for flimsy things that human being can do, and it has been done all over the world. Because by calling God, you are literally mocking God. In terms of money, Ọlọ́run jọjá nínú, you are mocking God. Ọlọ́run jọjá kó ṣe títì fún wa. How can a governor in the southeast make a road and they are now celebrating that road? What is it about the road? What is it about the road? I am showing you now a road network. And sometimes you have crazy people, sorry. So sometimes we want to so my God, I keep telling you, we have crazy. Anything is not meant to be, but I can assure you, somebody will fix this as quickly as possible. Now, let's continue. Sorry, all these that we are showing you is because I just want you to open your mind. You know when fella they sing, fella say, open your mind. Forget about all the goddamn church. All the tí bá bá cross ní sí mo ní láti wòran kí n má lọ kọ lẹ́ni tó fẹ́ kọjá. All the goddamn mosque, all the goddamn babaláwo. Because they have literally been the one telling you that everything has to be God. Now, let's look at this again. Sorry, ọlọ́kadà kan ló lọ nísìn, ó lọ ṣe delivery. Sorry, we appreciate them. Because they are meant to be at home with their family, but they are still working because some family wants to order food from outside. Kò mí pé wọ́n ṣe Christmas, some shops are still open, but majority of the big store will not open because they want everybody to spend, with their loved ones. Now, tẹ́ bá wá wo gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tẹ́ ń wò yìí, all these beautiful, beautiful cars. Some people buy them on eBay. Some people buy them. So ó ti ní kí n cross nísìn. Then I'm going to cross, but I'm not crossing to the other side. I just want to show you again the view from here. What is the big deal to do the needful for the people? Okay, let's forget about Yoruba Nation now. Let's leave Yoruba Nation on the side. Let's leave about Biafra. Let's leave anything of agitation. Don't you even think that we should live a better life? What is difficult about creating the enabling environment? Sorry, gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò tẹ́ ń wò nínú àwọn bigi bọ́ntò yìí, right? Nobody is going to disrespect their dignity. Majority of them, they are going to see their loved ones. Ẹlòmíì náà ń jẹ pátí kiri ni o, èmi náà ń jẹ káàkiri ni o. Èmi náà ti débi kan nísìnyí, mo ṣì ń lọ síbòmíì. Tílẹ̀ máa fi ṣú, màá máa jẹ pátí kiri ni. But what I'm trying to explain to us is, we expect Nigeria to work. Another delivery is gone. So the question is, don't you say, this is how every 774 local government in Nigeria is meant to be. If truly Nigeria was working, but they know that they don't want Nigeria to work. They don't want Nigeria to work. I'm sure that is the fire brigade. They are talking what you don't know. They're going, you see? They are going, fire brigade. And they have a countdown. I don't know whether they're coming this side or they're coming this side. You see? What in learning here? So why should you be calling God when there's fire? You see? You see? They're on their way. So why should you call God? Because they refuse to buy the necessary equipment. And every one of them, all the governors, from Benue to Kanu, every one of them, they start bringing out their budgets for 2022. But I can bet my life they've created another proxy company that they will give all those opportunity and benefit to. So when we are now talking, some of you will disagree with us. Some of you will say, Montaigne, so let me bring the camera down to my face like this. So do you know why we get angry? In the reason that a man get angry is because we know that you have been told lies for a very, very long time. What's a power for you too much? I want to turn the camera to my face. I've been got more so for a very long time, you have been told lies. Sorry, very, very cold. This is how it is. This is the reality. Shori, padded. You have to be very, very padded. And thank you very much to my brother that gave me this. Shori, it's okay. Ututu ni dalara. So one of our brother in I think it's in Birmingham was the one that sent me this beautiful. And if I open it up, but you don't see it properly. So if you look at the back, you also say KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. So thank you very much. And right there, I have our flag, and right there is God Press. That my brother that sent that to me from, I think it's in Birmingham, if I'm right, somewhere around there. So what are we trying to say is, for 61 years, right? I know it's cold, but I want you to see the reality. And to understand this thing. This is the reality of UK. Now, think about it. Some of our parents that have worked for 35 years, 30 years in this country, instead of them to go back home, they are still here. And they are in their 70s. If you're not to work with 40. So you want me, to spend another 30 years inside this cold. Let's go and vote for election 2023. Again, maybe there's an emergency. As you can see behind me, that ambulance is coming, getting closer. You will see it now. You don't need God. You don't need any prayer. Can you see that? Sorry, ambulance lumbo. Sorry. Won't need the God. They get paid in that ambulance. As you can see, you can see, right? They don't need God. But for 60 years, all we've been told is they've been doing analysis of Nigeria. I say, "Goni, mama mi, Pastor Mo, Mokibo Bayi, Pastor Wa, Eni JP." For 61 years, they've been using Nigeria as a country of analyze. Let's do this. We can do this. We can do that. For 61 years, that's what they've done. 61 years, they've been using Nigeria as a case study. And we are now saying that we have the opportunity to say no more. We can literally put a full stop to it. But we still have majority of the Yorubas that have not tasted a good life. Taste the good life. Majority of them have never tasted a good life. Never in their life. Never, I've said. Majority, millions of Yorubas have never tasted a good life. But they are still talking about 2023. Do you understand what that means? Upsetting. A good life. Your fundamental human right in Nigeria has been disrespected. Your fundamental human right has been disrespected. Your welfare is not there. Your education is zero. Your security is zero. But you are still asking for another election in a country that has not given you anything. Hey, KOIKIMEDIA, we don't know where we are going, because if we have a new nation, we are going to suffer. Really? How are you going to suffer? Are you enjoying now? How can you say we should not go and vote? People will still go. If we don't vote, they will still bring the election result out. All the one that you've been doing since 1999, when Obasanjo came, what has it done to you? Gbogbo election that he ṣe since 1991, what has it done to you and your family? Has your life been better since 1999, when we came back to democracy? 21 years. So when people now say, but Rome was not built in one day. Oh, shut up your mouth. What do you mean Rome was not built in one day? In China, they are building house in under a week. We have the brains. We have the brains in Nigeria. Let's even leave the brains outside Nigeria. What has all the brains in Nigeria become? Nothing. Gbogbo ọpọlọ tó wà ní Nigeria pátápátá, they've not allowed them to use it properly. So everybody is just waking up every day, hoping that one miracle from the Almighty Creator in the heaven is going to come to Nigeria and solve our problem. Chief Sunday Igboho was fighting for all this. Chief Sunday Igboho was fighting, just as Professor Banji Akintoye, just as Global Directorate, just as so many different organizations, YSM, all the media houses. Continuation of enlightenment, awareness. Some of you are saying, you guys are talking too much. That is fine, because that is the only thing we can do for now. We haven't got the weapon to fight the government. We haven't got the means to fight the government. But the only thing I have, can you see that? Is this my too beautiful phone. This is a phone that I'll be using to fight the government. I am showing you London in 21st century live. God is not going to come down. God has already created us a very, very good, race. Even God created the Hausa people. He created them very well. But does not mean that we should be together. Does not mean myself and the Igbo should be together. Oh yes, you can marry any tribe as long as you have a love inside it. That's not a problem. But what I'm saying is, I want to have a nation of my own called Yoruba Nation, where I will now be dealt with according to a Yoruba person, not the Nigeria that was created on our behalf by a country like this that has, you've just seen the ambulance, you've just seen the fire truck. But in the other side of the globe, 61 years. You know why? Because they gave the power to the northern part of Nigeria. The military, which is controlling every part of Nigeria, is being supported by the international community to suppress other part of the tribe. And that is why we are saying we can all end it now by all saying no to 2023 general election. What is going to happen is nothing is going to change in your life. Whether a Yoruba man come or not, nothing is going to change in your life. Your life will still be as miserable, upsetting, tiring, and frustration, and you might commit suicide. I'm not joking. Ìjọba yìí nìkan lè máa fi commit suicide. I am betting my life that you will commit more suicide. after 2023, millions of you will commit more suicide because you'll be asking money and people will be saying we don't have it. So why we are doing all this is to raise the conscious mind. I love you to be in Britain, but I would rather be in the Yoruba land where there's a good weather. But do you know the reason why we can't come? I cannot enjoy my fundamental human right. My fundamental human right, even in a democracy, is not allowed because Lai Mohammed does not want me to speak. That old man, he still wants to control me. He thinks he's talking to his children and his great-grandchildren and his great and grandchildren. Lai Mohammed rò pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Because they are in government, they think they can control everybody. They are mad. Even Boris Johnson cannot control people here. So who is Lai Mohammed? All these nasty old men. But because they think, and power is transit. Gbogbo agbára tó ń lò nísìnyí kọ́ lò dáadáa. Àwọn kan ti lóró agbára yẹn rí. Where is Adolf Hitler? Where is all these people that were wicked to humanity? So when we are talking to every single one of them. Ẹ máa lo agbára yẹn pé because you are in government. Oh, ẹ lè gbé phone, kẹ́ni kọ́ lọ wáyàn, ẹni kọ́ lọ pààyàn, ẹni kọ́ lọ ṣe this. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Power is only with the Creator. You held Omoyele Sowore in Abuja. So many people have been killed just because you believe they are IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Chief Sunday Igboho is held in Benin Republic. And you think there will be peace. Those three people are big names that the government even knows you cannot brush aside. Having those three people being held is not going to solve Nigeria's problem. It's going to create more problem. So I'm going to start walking back slowly. So, and for those of you that are saying, you cannot do anything, it's just social media. Lè ṣe kankan, ìjọba lágbára jù yín lọ. That's fine. We haven't got the power to fight. But àwọn tó máa bá yín jà, tó jẹ́ Elédùmarè tó máa bá yín jà, is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Àwọn lágbára, we haven't got the means to fight the government. But when the time comes, the government will be begging us. They will be saying, ǹjẹ́ mo bí tí Koiki wà? Ẹ bá wa lọ sọ fún Koiki, kó bá wa sọ fún wọn pé kó dáwọ́ dúró. The government will be asking for us. They will be pleading. They will be begging us. But that time, it will be too late. You think by keeping Sowore there, the people that love him are happy? By keeping Nnamdi Kanu there, you think people are happy? By keeping Chief Sunday Igboho, you think people are happy? We are saying, let us decide our fate. We should not even be asking for referendum. We should just be able to dissolve Nigeria automatically. Because 100 years have expired since 2014. 100 years have expired. Let me just show you something I just spot again here. Anytime I move around, I see things and I just want to show you. Do you see that? A nursery for children. Play, giggle, grow. Terrific 2-year-old. Free funding. So whenever you have a child in this particular part of England, in this particular part of this borough, and they are 2 years old, it is free. It is free. You don't have to pay for it. All you just have to do, just walk in there. If you're happy with it, and they will just literally enroll you. And that's all. The government pays for it. And it's even advertising that the space is available. But it is always the other way around in Nigeria. Everybody is praying. Did you see that? A nursery for children, because we value children in this part of the globe. Children are very, very important. But for years, everybody has been told, Nigeria is going to work, just give it time. Nigeria is going to work, just give it time. Nigeria máa ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ kánjú ni, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. They've been telling you to be patient. They've been telling you to be patient for 61 years. But after 61 years, you are now getting older. You are getting older every day. Yes, a lost cat, 1,000 pounds. If you help them to find a cat. So animals are more important in this part of the globe. Animals are more important. So we will not stop talking. We will not stop bringing this awareness to you all over the world, because we believe that we, this generation, we use what we have at this present time, right? There's nothing. Look, London is beautiful. England is beautiful. Yes, there's no doubt about it. I want every one of you to be here. But after 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, after 1 year, you realize that, you will realize that. You will realize that after certain years, somebody say 1,000 pounds is actually, I want to convert a lot in naira. That's about $500,000 naira. If you find a cat, that means the value of a cat is very, very important in this part of the globe. The value of animals is more important. And that is the same animal that the shit-old Nigerian government went and killed, thinking that it would turn to Chief Sunday Igboho. I bet you we walk by Ologbo, want to go well. But here in UK, if you can find a missing cat, it's 1,000 pounds. Easy. Because the person that owns the cat knows the value of the animal. We love you all at home, but it seems majority of you probably don't love yourself. You love your oppressor, just as Mayegun used to say. You prefer people that are oppressing you. Àwa lẹ ń rí as the people that are creating problem. You see us as a standing block with the government. Hey, Koiki is fighting the government. You know, you can't be fighting the government. Let us work with the government. What government do you want to work with? This mad Buhari that has been there when he was in the 80s, the same damage he has done is committing more damage that you in the next 100 years will not be able to fix it. Then okay, what happened to all our debt? Those are the easiest thing. When Nigeria divide, they will split everything that belongs to everybody, and then whoever has a business in that particular new nation would then have to work with the new government of that nation. Shikene, you want to restructure Nigeria after how many years? What do you want to restructure? You can't restructure Nigeria. It is too late now to restructure Nigeria. Nigeria cannot be restructured. The time frame to restructure Nigeria is gone. The time frame to restructure Nigeria is gone. So trying to say you want to restructure Nigeria, on what ground? Let us keep what belongs to us. Let us take what belongs to us. Let us use the means of what we have now to fix the problem. Somebody in Koiki, we already found the cat in one of Nigerian one of Nigerian soup for the Christmas. No, people don't do that here in England. Nobody's going to cook a cat and put it in the soup and use it for fried rice. Shari Eitawanile that believes in the cause, continue to keep that awareness going. You might say it's not going to happen, but every indication, spiritually now, spiritually, even the government is using their own marabot. You think the politicians are not using voodoo? They are using voodoo. Go and watch The Last Kingdom. You will understand what I'm talking about. Somebody say, I love the cat meat. Okay, you can't eat cat here. You know? So what am I trying to explain on this Christmas day? is to let us know that the only option that we have on the table today is to have our own nation called the Yoruba nation. Let the Biafra have their nation. Let the Arewa have their nation. And I read a comment, a guy I think from the northern part of Nigeria. I say, yeah, it's better that Chief Sunday Igboho continue to be in Benin Republic. And I asked myself, is your life better in the northern part of Nigeria? Even the people that call themselves the northern part, the Hausa, they came out in London. Do you know that? I didn't even know that there's BBC Hausa here. All the time, Tawan Sherali, Tawan protest, both the Biafra and the Yoruba. Here in England, especially in London, we never saw BBC to come and interview anybody, to come and do the broadcast. Go to Hausa BBC. You will see the marginalization where they came out for the few. They came out for the few that was protesting in central London. The same place, Tower Now Low. They sent BBC Hausa to come and cover them. But all the time that we were protesting against injustice, genocide, crime against humanity, in that contraction called Nigeria, BBC never sent anybody. We even end up going to the BBC headquarters in London. They never came out to do an interview with us. And you are calling yourself One Nigeria. Are you truly One Nigeria? Are you truly sure you are in Nigeria? Are you sure that you are a Nigerian? Because as far as I'm concerned, the last time I checked, your passport does not have any value, even in African countries. So what is it about Nigeria? Oh, because you were born there. But we have been Yoruba before the British came. The same country that I'm reporting from right now in London. Some 107 years ago, the British came. They never consulted anybody. They came, they killed, the men. You think it was, they killed people just to give us this amalgamation. But we are now telling them, we don't want to kill anybody. We want to go our peaceful way. Go and see what Katrina Lang, the short woman devil, what she wrote on Twitter, greeting you for Christmas, knowing that many Nigerians today are not happy with the Christmas. Go on their Twitter page. But because some of you are eating out of it, whether you are NGO, you're watching me from behind the scene. Koiki, o ma ba business mi je o. O ma ba business mi àtàwọn òyìnbó je o. They support my NGO. And that is why you have kept quiet. You don't want to be part of this. You don't want to be involved in Yoruba nation, in Biafra nation. You want to be keeping mute. A lecturer in England. After your service, where are you going to go? Your children will probably spit on your grave. Especially those of us living in UK. They will watch all this video. They will question you when you are in your old age. You know the same age, tell me what I'm saying. If we don't do anything, your children, your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren will ask you that when this young man was going around London in the cold weather, telling us all these things, why you did nothing, granddad? Oh, because you work in the government here with UK government. I don't want them to know that I'm part of Yoruba nation. You know all these pretenders. But one day you will travel to Nigeria. I pray you come back. A sister did the same thing. She was only meant to go and bury her mom. She never returned back. How many people have gone to Nigeria living abroad? They have the resident status. They have the British passport. But they go to Nigeria and they forgot that the system there is different from UK. You only had a pain in your chest and you die. If that same pain was in Britain, they will have made sure that you survive it. So those of you that are saying, it don't concern me. Oh, you want to go and sleep with all the beautiful, beautiful girls in Nigeria. You want to go and booga? Big boys, big girls. I go, you can get out. Wait till they talk. Wait till you know. Fela said the same thing. You say, what till you know. When Fela was using his music, it's different from what we are using now. We are more connected than ever before. If we lose this opportunity, there's about almost 100 countries I've never visited in my life. Do you know that when I start visiting those countries every year, once a year, I might not even end up visiting all those countries before Eledumare say, Koiki, it's time for you to come back. Because 100 years from now, I'll be 140. So why should I want to come to Nigeria? If we miss this opportunity, we miss it for life. If we miss this, you think it's going to be me? You think you're going to come back and say, hey, Koiki, you see, you didn't get Yoruba Nation. What do you concern me? At least I am out of the country. You will now be the person looking for work permit, visa of this country, visa of that country, to get out as well. Because things will continue to get worse in Nigeria. It's not going to get better. Nigeria is still 61 years backwards. So if you think that if you don't get Yoruba Nation, so you didn't get Yoruba Nation, we will continue with our life. We continue the fight. We continue the struggle. Maybe another generation will come and take it over. But do you know that when British or Britain came in 1914, they came with soldiers that were not even 16 years old, 17. You know what they were fighting for? They were fighting for a land. They were fighting to keep another economy, to fix their own economy. Some of you are still asking me, so you're stupid. Stop asking those questions again anymore. We all know what to do. I don't have to be analyzing anything we need to do. Let us go and do what we need to do. Whatever you want to do, go and do it. You don't need anybody to, hey, when you and a woman, is in a room, do you know what to do? If it's your girlfriend, ọmọ tó ti ń lé láti joy, ó ti ń lé, ó wá wọnú yàrá wá bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n tún wá lọ mú náà lọ, ó wá lóò mọ́ tó lè ṣe. So you are asking us, what should we do? Everybody knows what to do, but we are all pretenders. Hey, our warrior, we are not saying you should go and use anything to fight. Do anything you can do so that we can get the freedom. Anything you can do. If not, your life will become more miserable. Go and do what you have to do. Koiki Gbaolama, better action. Better action now. You know what to do. Look at my hands. Right inside the code. Showing you London in 21st century. Showing you nothing is special here. Nothing is special. When Britain came in 1914, they came with children to come and fight us, to take our land. Hey, WhatsApp groups all over the place. Every day, talking, post. You don't even have to be posting anything more than what need to be done and what needs to be done and what needs to be done. That is all we need to be discussing every day. You just read some comments in the WhatsApp group. You'll be asking yourself, you want me? You think I'm doing a Netflix? So come here now on a live show and be telling you, hey, we're going to do this, hey, we're going to do that. Is that what you want me? You think I'm a stupid person? When I told you all last year what was going to happen, nobody believed me until Professor Banji Akintoye said it himself. Without crisis, we are not going anywhere. Go and write my name down again. Without no crisis, nobody is coming out of Nigeria. We will just continue to be doing this analysis and all that. Nigeria is not good. I'll be taking you around London. If I travel to another country, I'll be showing you. Without no crisis, we're not going anywhere. United Nations is not coming anywhere. Stop calling United Nations. Oh yes, we can tell them that we are in need of them. But they will only arrive when the right time comes. They cannot kill every one of us. That is why we are fair. I have said it. If I have 1,000 men in Europe, let's meet at the airport and make our way to Nigeria. I'm still putting that on the table. 3 months from today. Leave your family alone. People fought on behalf of Britain without caring about their families. I have children. I have my wife. I have my children. Your children will spit on our graves. Because we're wicked. We don't want to change the right thing. We all don't want the change that we're asking for. 1,000 men from around the world, connected, confirmed ticket, fly all the way from different parts of the world. Let's make it down to Nigeria. They cannot kill every one of us. We don't have the balls. Let's leave those at home. Internet ready. 1,000 of us from every part of the globe. Buy the ticket. Leave your family alone. We're going to come back safely. All we do is, hey, we want Yoruba Nation. Yoruba Nation on social media. No, it's not going to happen. Stop listening to those that tell you, Ekafi Surushe. When Britain came to Nigeria in 1914, they came with young soldiers, not even up to 20 years old. Some of them never made it back to Britain. They died in the cause. And that is why Britain today, I am enjoying it. I want the next generation to enjoy Yoruba Nation. Have a very good afternoon wherever you are. Bye for now.